I'm a former Army interrogator, human intelligence collector. I was trained by the United States government to analyze your language, body language, posture to identify deception. I did it in the real world through interrogations, through source operations, and through strategic debriefings. I've got tons of certifications. I'm an expert at this.
You guys get ready to leave out of there, getting towed out.
Yeah.
And then where's Nolan in this situation?
Well, Nolan was, the last time I saw Nolan was 3 o'clock.
Last time he saw Nolan was 3 o'clock. That is critically important information. Right here, he's talking about when his buddy Bart pulls out his buddy Wyatt's boat. So Bart is on one boat and he's pulling out Wyatt's boat. Wyatt's boat is the one that you've heard about was taken on water and sinking, and that's why they had to leave Horn Island. I want you to pay attention to this.
To where we're out of all this, all this chaos, because we left at 4:30 and there was still...
We left at 4:30.
A heart-stopping warning call just hit my burner phone 30 minutes ago, and even though they threatened to destroy me, I'm dropping everything right now. Billionaire tech god Warren Hudson just went on national television, stared straight into the camera in front of 50 million people, and swore under oath that he had zero connection to Nolan Wells, zero connection to Doc 4, and zero connection to Commander Thomas Briggs. He looked calm. He looked confident. He looked like a man with nothing to hide. But minutes ago, the FBI just blew his entire lie wide open. Late last night, federal prosecutors unsealed a devastating 40-page wiretap transcript that catches Warren Hudson red-handed. This call was recorded at 10:14 p.m. the exact second Nolan Wells was screaming inside a steel shipping crate, fighting for his life. Listen to this leaked audio before they force this video offline forever. I don't care if the kid is breathing or not. Get that container onto Sector 9 transport right now before his mother calls the state police. The harbor mechanic has a 4K camera running. Pay him 50 grand from the contingency fund immediately. Do not touch your screen. Do not skip even 1 second. Because what the FBI discovered next isn't just a contradiction. It's absolute proof that Warren Hudson was controlling everything while Nolan was trapped. His own words are going to destroy him. But here's the part that's going to leave your jaw on the floor. But who is Warren Hudson really? And why does his name send chills down the spine of everyone connected to the Nolan Wells murder case? Warren Hudson isn't just some rich guy with a yacht. He's a ruthless billionaire tech overlord who secretly controls the entire state's shipping ports, private airfields, and digital infrastructure. For years, he operated like an untouchable king, laundering millions through offshore accounts while local police looked the other way. Nolan Wells was a brilliant, straight-A scholarship student who landed a summer internship at Hudson's company. What started as a dream opportunity quickly turned into a nightmare. Sources say Nolan accidentally uncovered something terrifying on Server 9. Dirty secrets involving illegal military tech smuggling worth billions. Friends say tension had been building for weeks. Nolan wanted the truth. Warren wanted him silenced forever. Then came that fateful July 4th boat trip to Horn Island. The same trip Warren now claims he barely remembers. The same trip where Nolan vanished. This wasn't random. This was personal. This was betrayal at the highest level. But here's what's keeping the entire internet awake tonight. How did a grieving friend know details at 4:30 when he swore he last saw Nolan at 3 o'clock? Why did Warren use past tense when talking about someone who's only missing? Was Nolan really like a brother, or just a threat that had to be eliminated? What exactly happened on that boat when the cameras stopped rolling? And most terrifying of all, is Nolan Wells still alive in a secret black site right now? Or did Warren Hudson already give the final order? The answers are about to shatter everything. Now let's get straight into the part that's making the entire internet lose their minds. Warren Hudson finally broke his silence on national television. He sat there in a perfectly tailored suit, looked 50 million people dead in the eyes, and with a straight face said, "Nolan was just an intern. I had zero personal contact with him. I was asleep at my estate by 10 p.m. These rumors are completely baseless." He sounded so confident, so innocent, so untouchable. But the FBI just proved he is one of the coldest liars to ever walk in front of a camera. The moment that interview ended, Federal prosecutors dropped a 40-page wiretap transcript that has completely destroyed him. This wasn't some old recording. This call was captured at 10:14 p.m. on July 4th, the exact minute Nolan Wells was locked inside a steel shipping container, screaming for his life. The leaked audio is beyond disturbing. In his own voice, Warren Hudson says, "I don't care if the kid is breathing or not. Get that container onto Sector 9 transport right now before his mother calls the state police." The harbor mechanic has a 4K camera running. Pay him 50 grand from the contingency fund immediately. You can literally hear the panic in the background. Nolan was banging on the walls of that airtight crate while Warren was giving calm, calculated orders like he was ordering takeout. But here's where it gets even worse, and this is what's breaking investigators. During that same national interview, Warren slipped up hard. He said, "The last time I saw Nolan was at 3 o'clock. Very specific, very confident. Yet just seconds later, he started describing exactly what Nolan was doing at 4:30. Nolan was sitting by the boat with that Katie girl, shaking his head and laughing. How the hell does he know that? If the last time you laid eyes on your brother was at 3 o'clock, how do you know where he was sitting, who he was with, and what he was doing an hour and a half later?" That's not a small mistake. That's a massive, career-ending contradiction. Even more disgusting, Warren kept saying, "Nolan was like a brother to me." Notice the past tense? His best friend is missing, possibly dead, and he's already speaking about him like he's gone forever. That chilled Nolan's own mother to the bone. And don't even get me started on the Keys incident. Nolan's father went to Warren's house to pick up his son's car. Warren looked him in the face and said, "Nolan was like a brother to me." The dad begged him to help find the keys. Warren sent someone inside, who came back saying he couldn't find them. Then a girl on the phone magically knew the keys were sitting on top of an Xbox. The same Xbox the first guy somehow missed? Are you kidding me? This is not how innocent people behave. This is how guilty people tell on themselves. The controversy is now exploding. Former interrogators, body language experts, and even retired FBI agents are coming forward saying Warren's entire interview is textbook deception. Timeline slips, unnecessary details, lack of urgency, and emotional distancing. But here's the first major twist that just made this case 10 times darker. According to newly unsealed digital records, Warren wasn't even at his estate like he claimed. He was on a live encrypted satellite call with Commander Briggs and Carter Reed while Nolan was being loaded onto that transport truck. He wasn't just aware of what was happening. He was directing it in real time. Insiders say the wiretap proves Warren Hudson gave the final order to move Nolan to a secret offshore facility known as Sector 9, not to kill him immediately, but to keep him alive long enough to delete every piece of evidence from his cloud. So let me ask you these questions that are keeping millions awake right now. If Warren truly last saw Nolan at 3 o'clock, how did he know every detail at 4:30? Why did he never once show urgency or offer to search for his brother? Why was he directing men to silence a screaming boy inside a metal crate? What exactly is hidden on Server 9 that was worth destroying a young man's life? Was the entire boat trip on July 4th nothing but a trap? And the most terrifying question of all, is Nolan Wells still alive in that black site, or has Warren already given the order to make him disappear forever? This isn't over. Not even close. Because what they found in the second layer of that wiretap is about to destroy not just Warren Hudson, but half the powerful families in the state. The next revelation is so big it might make you sick. The second the wiretap leaked, the entire world caught fire. Within minutes, hashtag Justice for Nolan and hashtag Expose Hudson began trending worldwide with over 400 million views. The internet exploded in pure rage. People were screaming betrayal. Stocks of Hudson Global Tech crashed 42% in under 30 minutes, wiping out nearly $14 billion. Board members held an emergency midnight meeting and voted to strip Warren of his CEO title on the spot. But that's not even the most insane part. While the public was still processing Warren's cold-blooded audio, a second devastating twist dropped that changed everything. Federal cyber forensics teams just recovered a deleted emergency backup from Nolan's intern account. This backup contained something so explosive it made seasoned agents go pale. Warren Hudson wasn't just covering up a simple internship dispute. Nolan had accidentally downloaded encryption keys that proved Hudson Global Tech was running a multi-billion-dollar illegal arms and surveillance software ring across 3 continents. And here's the part that will shake you to your core. The very same night Warren swore on live TV that he was asleep at his estate, he was actually escaping in a private helicopter. Yes, you heard that right. While the world watched his interview, Warren was already flying toward his secret offshore black site, the same island where insiders now believe Nolan Wells is being held alive. He wasn't running from the truth. He was racing to destroy the final evidence and possibly silence Nolan forever before the FBI could reach him. Social media is in absolute chaos. One viral Twitter thread from a former Hudson employee has already crossed 8 million views saying, "Warren didn't just order the kidnapping. He was watching it live on satellite feed while drinking whiskey." Celebrities are now openly calling him a monster. Even major news anchors are saying this might be the biggest billionaire scandal since Epstein. The controversy has now reached dangerous levels. Protesters have surrounded his mansion and corporate headquarters. His own lawyers are panicking. And worst of all, federal marshals arrived at his estate only to find his servers melted, his safes emptied, and Warren already gone. This is no longer just a missing persons case. This is a full-blown manhunt. Now I need you to think about these questions that are breaking minds across the country right now. Why was Warren racing to that exact island where Nolan is supposedly held? Is Nolan Wells still alive and being tortured for those encryption keys? Did Warren's judge stepmother help him escape using her connections? How many powerful people are still protecting him behind the scenes? What will happen if the FBI reaches Sector 9 before Warren destroys the evidence? And the scariest question of all, was the entire national TV interview nothing but a carefully planned distraction? While he made his escape, the walls are closing in, but the most terrifying revelation is still coming. The internet has officially exploded. In the last 6 hours, #JusticeForNolan and #ArrestWarrenHudson have shattered records with over 680 million views across TikTok, X, and YouTube. The rage is uncontrollable. Families are crying, young people are screaming betrayal, and the entire country is demanding Warren Hudson's head on a platter. The division is brutal. One side is calling him a cold-blooded monster. Viral videos of people replaying his national TV interview are getting millions of views with comments like, "He looked us in the eye and lied while Nolan was screaming in a box." Former Army interrogators are going live daily, breaking down every twitch, every pause, every lie in his voice. The hatred is at boiling point. On the other side, a small but loud group of Warren's loyalists and paid influencers are desperately defending him, saying, "This is a deep state witch hunt against a successful billionaire." Their comments are getting ratioed so hard it's embarrassing. The backlash against them is vicious. People are doxing, canceling, and exposing anyone still writing for Warren. Big celebrities are now jumping in. One A-list actor posted, "If this wiretap is real, Warren Hudson is finished. No amount of money can buy back a dead boy's screams." A famous rapper went even harder. Tweeting, he said, "I don't care if the kid is breathing. I hope they put him in a crate, too." The industry is turning on him fast. Major news channels that once protected him are now running 24-hour coverage with blood-red tickers saying, "Billionaire on the run." Insiders from inside Hudson Global Tech are leaking documents left and right. One ex-employee posted a chilling thread that's crossed 4.2 million views. "We all knew something was wrong on Server 9. Nolan was too smart. That's why they took him." The streets are filling with protesters holding giant photos of Nolan's smiling face. "You killed our son," they chant outside his melted headquarters. His own employees are walking out in tears. But the most dangerous reaction? Nolan's mother went live yesterday, voice shaking with pure pain and fury, saying, "My son trusted him, and this monster threw him in a metal coffin like garbage." This controversy is no longer about truth. It's about revenge. Now answer me these questions that are tearing the internet apart right now. How many celebrities knew about Warren's dark side and stayed silent for years? Is Nolan's own mother about to drop evidence that will end the Hudson empire forever? Why are certain judges and politicians still protecting Warren even after the wiretap? What if the FBI raids Sector 9 and finds something even worse than we imagined? Are we watching a billionaire successfully escape justice in real time? And the most heartbreaking question, if Nolan is still alive, how much longer can he survive while the whole world fights over his name? The storm is getting darker, and the final twist that just leaked is about to break this case wide open. Just when you thought this nightmare couldn't get any darker, it just did. Less than 2 hours ago, an encrypted emergency backup from Nolan's intern account automatically unlocked and dumped its final files onto a public server. What it revealed has left federal agents, journalists, and the entire internet completely speechless. Warren Hudson wasn't trying to kill Nolan that night. He was trying to keep him alive. According to this final leaked manifest, Nolan Wells is currently being held at a classified offshore black site on Sector 9 Island, a place so secret that even some high-ranking FBI officials didn't know it existed until now. The files show Warren personally authorized enhanced interrogation protocols to force Nolan to give up the encryption keys he copied. But here comes the most shocking twist of all. A new 11-second audio clip from Warren's escape helicopter, recorded at 2:05 a.m., has just surfaced. In a panicked, breathless voice, Warren screams, "If the marshals get to that island before me, terminate the asset. Burn everything. Nolan cannot be allowed to talk. I repeat, terminate the asset." The words "terminate the asset" are now playing on repeat across every platform in the world. Warren Hudson is currently racing toward that island in an unmarked jet. Federal agents are scrambling to get maritime clearance, but insiders say they are at least 4 hours behind him. That means Warren might reach Nolan first. The controversy has now reached nuclear levels. Some people are calling for immediate military intervention. Others are saying the government is complicit. Protesters have set fires outside federal buildings. Nolan's devastated parents just held an emergency press conference, with his mother collapsing in tears saying, "They're going to kill my baby before the world can save him." This case has officially spiraled into pure chaos. And now I'm asking you these 6 terrifying questions that nobody can stop thinking about. Will Warren Hudson reach Sector 9 Island before the FBI and actually kill Nolan? Is Nolan Wells still alive right now, listening to helicopters in the distance? How many corrupt officials helped Warren build and hide this black site for years? What if terminate the asset order has already been carried out? Was the entire national TV interview just a distraction so Warren could escape and finish the job? And the biggest question of all, if federal agents storm that island at sunrise, will they find Nolan breathing, or will they find a body? This nose is not over. In fact, it's about to get 10 times worse. Part 2 drops the exact second the next server file unlocks at sunrise. Whatever is coming next might change this case forever. Stay tuned, because the final countdown has already begun. Now listen up, because this is the most important part. If your blood is boiling after what you just heard, if you're sitting there shaking with rage at how a billionaire can lie on national TV while a young man screams inside a metal crate, then I need you to do something right now. Smash that like button so hard YouTube knows this video needs to reach millions. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification, because part 2 drops the exact second the next server file unlocks at sunrise, and trust me, what's coming next is even more explosive. Drop a comment right now and tell me, which question is haunting you the most? Here are the questions the entire internet is fighting over. Do you believe Nolan Wells is still alive on that island right now? Or has Warren already executed him? Was the entire national television interview nothing but a sick distraction while Warren escaped to finish the job? How many powerful people in government and media are still protecting Warren Hudson? If the FBI raids Sector 9 at dawn, are they going to find Nolan breathing or a body? Should Warren's judge stepmother be investigated for helping him flee justice? And the biggest one, how long are we going to let billionaires like Warren think they're above the law? Every single comment matters. The more fire you bring, the harder the algorithm pushes this out. Share this video on TikTok, Twitter, and WhatsApp right now. Tag everyone you know. This isn't just entertainment. This is a movement for Nolan. Warren thought his money could bury the truth. He thought his escape jet would save him. But he never expected the power of millions of awakened people. The countdown to sunrise has begun. Turn on notifications. Don't miss part 2. Because whatever they find on that island at dawn might change this entire case and possibly the future of this country forever. I'm reading every comment. I'll be replying for the next few hours. What do you think is going to happen next? I'm waiting.